mark my words, this is going to be the best song open we've ever had. You have nothing bad to say about this song choice, and you're even going to join in singing it. Want to bet?
I mean, now out of spite, I'm not going to join in at all.
That's just being a douche. That's spiteful.
Yeah, you too cocky. You got song hubris, boy.
Well, you always hate the songs I start with.
Well, because you make up songs or butcher the lyrics.
All right, but this one you're going to like.
We'll see.
All right. I'm getting into character for this one. Whoa, whoa, girl. Dum, 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 before I let go. Woo. Before. Welcome.
So he put it on wax. Or let the record show.
I got nervous and I messed the lyrics up. Because
he said it was going to be the best.
I was hearing it in my head as I was talking, and I thought it was going to come out better.
Tried to sing the Black National Barbecue Anthem.
I thought it would come out better. Can I try again?
Oh, go ahead. You can't do much worse than what you just did.
All right. You mind if I...
Got to listen to it?
Mind if I get a little listen real quick?
Bum, 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 bum.
Do you know how it start? I know how it starts.
That's how I start in my head. Bum, bum, bum,
some songs you got to start with the... You ever notice that in some songs that you know, and once it gets started, you can sing it?
Yeah.
But it had, like, you got to start with something. Like, you got to start with a hand clap, snap, something. Like, whoa, whoa. That's how I have to start that song. And I'm. But
that's already like a couple.
But that's what messes me up. Because now it's like, I already started in it. You know what I mean? I didn't start. Dun, 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 dun. Whoa, whoa. But then they have an instrumental section.
No, it's because you can pay me $1 million right now to tell you who that is. I don't know.
That's your white.
That's just a barbecue song that play every barbecue, every cookout.
Ooh, baby. Ooh, you make me so mad.
It ain't Sly. Who the fuck is it?
You think it's Sly and the Family Stone?
That's why I said it ain't Sly.
It is Frankie Beverly and Maze. Frankie
Beverly.
Oh,
Puffy friend?
I want to put hands on you. Hands, feet, elbows, like... Oh, that just made me violent. Ooh. I saw black for a second.
It's hot in the city, boy.
Oh, boy.
It's about to be some smoke in the city.
There's going to be some fire, too. So I was going to shoot the shit out of you. Well, I know what you're thinking. Why did you start with that song? Well, this is not quite what I wanted to get into, but I felt like it would be a good question to start off with. And I got some research for it. All right? So, twofold on this question. One, what is the best black barbecue song? Or give me 5 classic ones. And then the next thing, what is the 5 best activities to do at a black barbecue?
Okay.
You attack that how you want, King.
September.
Do you remember? That shit. Oh, that goes. That goes.
Gotta be September.
That goes. September is
There's
fine.
so fucking many.
You can't narrow it down.
And
you can only have a playlist.
Right. It's
like you can't just go, well, I'm only listening to this one song. I only came for this one song.
Right.
You can't. It's impossible.
And people might not feel like this is a barbecue song, but I feel like as long as the barbecue is stretched the longevity of it, you will hear, girl, you know I love you no matter what you do.
Because that goes into activities and aunties.
Right, exactly.
Auntie, uncle argument.
Yes.
Right.
Eventually you're going to hear that.
That's going to happen. And then you're going to see him come out with that. And he's always going to wear those sandals with the that's kind of
like their shoes, but not sandals, but also
It's like I want my toes out, but I still don't.
Woven sandals.
Yeah, it's a weird thing. With his little fedora.
There's so many.
Can I give you a list?
Please, because growing up, it was a mix of old and new.
Yeah,
like we'd
100%.
have "Step in the Name of Love," followed by "Do You Remember?" But then also fucking same sort of words. Do you remember the time? That was a big one in my house. Any Stevie Wonder song.
Here's one that you forgot about, but you know about. Never Too Much. Luther Vandross.
Yeah.
I can't fool myself. I don't want nobody else to ever love me.
That one goes. So the list I got, right? This is Ebony. Ebony.com.
Okay.
So it's
the magazine?
Yeah. Credible source. Credible source. I hope they don't let us down. Cupid Shuffle.
No.
Nah, that goes.
Maybe I ain't had a cookout in a hot minute.
It's throughout. It'll come up. It's
the cha-cha.
You're not starting off with that, but it's coming.
See,
up.
I feel like that was more so block parties than it was barbecues.
But every block.
And I'm going, and I heard Cupid Shuffle, but I'm thinking cha-cha.
Cha-cha. Casper Slide Part 2.
Featuring the Platinum Band, and this time
we gonna get
funky. Stop. Think about it.
That's not what he says at all.
That's what Martin Lawrence says.
Yeah.
He says.
That's not what he said. I didn't like that.
See, I would think that was more block party than barbecue.
Mama Jamma?
Yes. And that's when your auntie asks you, how y'all do that new dance? She's a bad Mama Jamma. They call it the chicken head. How you do it? The whoop dee.
Oh, that's just for St. Louis, because niggas wasn't really busting this joint out.
Yes, y'all was. Don't fucking play.
We was. We all went.
How you do that heel toe?
That was y'all as well?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, snap. So they have summertime.
Sure.
Summertime. But then they added this, and I think this goes, like, I'll hear it there, but it's not, I wouldn't consider this a black barbecue staple.
No, not at all.
But it's Drake's Nice for What? Great song. I'm sure I'll hear it there, but I wouldn't call it a staple.
Not at all.
You know what I mean?
If I'm going staples, I would go Hypnotize way before that.
Sicker than your average. Papa twist cabbage on instinct. Niggas don't think shit stink. Pink Gators. My Detroit players. Tim's for my hooligans in Brooklyn.
But then September is up there.
Of course.
They added another new song, Booed Up, LMA. I don't know if that's going, but they got it. They got PYT.
Yes.
Michael Jackson.
Yes.
Celebration, Kool and the Gang.
Yes.
Kiss.
Celebration's always been corny, I feel like. We never really... Can you recall hearing Celebration at any black festivity?
Yeah, no, when I used to go to Universal Circus.
See what I mean?
That's a black festivity.
I know, but I feel like they was playing it ironically.
That's literally when I hear that song, you know how some songs just bring you to a place?
Yeah.
Like, it's like, oh shit, this is when I shot that person. Oh shit, this is...
We own different things.
No, but like, you know how it brings you to a place like, oh shit, this is when I got beat up in 94 or something.
Okay.
You know, I'm trying to pick things you can relate to.
Oh, I didn't get beat. I was 4 in 90. Who's beating me up?
Other 4-year-olds.
No.
But yeah, that's what it brings me back to. It always brings me back to Universal Circus. So I immediately think of that. Swag Surfing.
You kissed over.
I thought I said it. You must have didn't hear it.
Maybe.
Kiss Prince.
Okay.
Don't have to be rich to be my girl.
Upside Down, Diana Ross.
Okay. That Swag Surfing is a hell no.
I feel like you'll hear it contingent where you at. Like
I feel like when we're old enough to be the uncles at the barbecue, yes.
Yeah, which is coming up.
But if I have a family reunion in Missouri, some of these is not getting played at all.
Oh, they got Upside Down, Diana Ross. This one is classic. Just fine.
I feel like what's the other one? Her big coming out party when she like crossed over into like pop music.
Oh, they had it in
Not
next
Family
Friday.
Business.
They had it in Next Friday, right? Like at that party.
Dun, 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 in this dancery. That one would go before just fine, I think.
Got to dance with me.
Yeah.
Need no hater.
Holleration.
In this factory.
We get it.
Y'all got it? Y'all
Yes.
caught it?
Mm-hmm.
Before that? Y'all didn't need that?
No.
All right, cool. Outstanding Gap Band. This should have been up earlier.
Yeah. This is ranked? No, it's
I
gonna
don't
be
know
ranked.
if it's ranked, but it's just listed. But I feel like it should have been.
I see this
exactly.
next one coming up. Fuck yes.
If you didn't know this song, I would have literally left. This next song, if you don't know this, whoo, baby. I like they three. These three in order is amazing. And I'm going to say him. So Outstanding Gap Band, as I just said. Then the next one is Candy, Cameo.
It's like candy. I can feel it when you walk. Even when you talk, it takes over me.
And then Before I Let Go, they four is popping. Then they got Candy Rain. So for real?
See, a lot of these make sense. Other ones, I'm like, not so much. Who is that Charles Barbecue?
No, Candy Rain don't get off?
The next one.
Oh, the next one is, I wouldn't have picked this at all.
Right.
Not even at this person's barbecue, I don't think they play this song. Cardi B, Chance the Rapper, Best Life.
Love the song.
Great song. Not getting that off. Party, Beyonce.
Maybe it's just because
I could see it coming up, but I don't think it's a part of the initial playlist.
No.
I think it's someone grabbing the shit and be
I
like,
think we're also
I wanna hear this
90s
song.
babies.
Yeah.
It's hard to sort of add brand new songs that ain't even 10 years old
I'm
into
the type
barbecue
of,
settings.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm the type of dude, even when I go to like clubs, well, before the in the times when I was going to clubs and stuff, I like when it's a section. So like when they just getting off music that vibes together, mix rather than just mixing other shit together. It's like, oh no, we in the Gap Band, the Cameo,
Right.
and the fucking Frankie Beverly and Maze. Let's stay in that pocket. And then let's transition. Like then we could go to the Just Fines and
Right.
we work our way to the Cardi B. Like the way that it's listed is literally
It's all over the place.
Candy Rain, So For Real, then Best Life. And it's like, I don't think that'll ever just be the
Also, even
that's
if-
never the 1-2 punch.
Even if we're older, I feel like Best Life don't really fit in with the barbecue theme.
No, that's just a thing. It's cool. Then they got Chunky by Bruno Mars. And I
To be
don't
honest, I don't know what that song is.
Never even heard that song, so I'm surprised they didn't use like one of the like 24 karat gold.
I'm surprised they would, because black people fuck with Bruno Mars. Even this early shit, like the Lazy song.
I don't know if that's.
I knew a
playing
lot
at
of
a barbecue.
aunties who love Lazy song.
I don't know if that's getting off at. They're getting the lazy song off when they still setting it up.
Mate, sure.
I don't think that's getting when we in full swing. No.
Right.
But as they still setting it up, that may pop off. I can see that popping off. These other songs I don't know, and then we come to now we in a pocket.
Right.
Now we back in a pocket. We got Juicy by Biggie. That's for sure getting off.
It was all a dream. I used to read Word Up magazine. Salt and Pepper and Heavy D up in the limousine. Hanging pictures on my wall.
And then we got Love Come Down. Love Come Down.
I feel like they haven't really given 90s hip hop their due.
Love Come Down. You know that one?
Yes.
Y'all didn't need
I'm
that?
trying to.
Is that something else?
Our first Stevie reference
Do I Do?
is not Higher Ground. It's
No, it's
not
not.
Superstition.
And guess
it's not
what?
Sir Duke.
That's it.
It's not Master Blast.
Oh my
like,
gosh, that's a
none of that. No real homages to 90s hip hop. Like not even the one hit wonders. Whoop There It Is.
Why we not getting off no Montel Jordan?
Right.
Where's
Thank
the
you.
Montel Jordan.
This list was kind of whack as hell, Ebony.
Ebony, y'all gotta step it up. Now, what are the activities of a black cookout?
Spades.
Which you suck at.
No.
And
I'm
Uno.
amazing at spades.
You renege.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
I'm renege, but I sandbag the shit at you.
See, I don't like that. Don't
That's
tell me
all
you
right.
got. Don't tell me you got
I
9 books.
I got,
and you don't got 9 books.
I got 1 in 12 possibles, motherfucker.
So, like all of us. Nah, you don't even say one. You don't even say one book. You say I got 13.
I got 13 possibles. You never know.
It could be a Boston, or
Yep.
we could get Boston.
Yeah, I got the 5 of clubs. I can still win that hand. You don't know.
It depends what they throw out.
Spades. Dancing for sure, especially once the liquor get to flowing.
But that's why liquor is essential.
And that's why I thought cha-cha slide in order for like the
It's coming up. It's definitely for sure in there.
especially if it's not what the fuck we call it, not a cookout, but a block party.
Block party for sure. But that's more the emphasis. So,
But speaking of
cookout-
dancing, the Soul Train line, if
Sure.
you do get the dancing.
Sure. But I feel like with a cookout, the emphasis is on the food, whereas a block party, the emphasis is on the party.
Party,
It's on
right.
it's on the dancing. Dancing just happens because there's music and shit happening.
Right.
At the cookout, but it's not necessary. Like if you go to a cookout, I know motherfuckers that go there fresh. The whole purpose is not to dance and
Right.
sweat. It's like you gonna look at my kicks. I ain't gonna crease them trying to fucking do this shit here with the this move here with the electric slide. Electric slide was not on that list.
Sure wasn't.
You can't see it. It's electric. You gotta feel it. It's electric.
Ebony. Shame on you.
Come on now.
Come on now. Staple. I hold y'all to such a high regard, man.
Dominoes.
Dominoes. I would say
Loud talking.
a lot of arguments. Oh, arguments about shit. Sports arguments. A lot of couch coaches. A lot of motherfuckers. You know, LeBron would have been great if he played for the Milwaukee Bucks.
And
like
like-
they gave you those like wild conspiracies. Like, you know, I'm gonna be honest with you. A lot of posturing, a lot of like, you know, back in the day, boy, I was all state.
Telling stories.
A lot of stories that ain't true. A lot of stories. It's nothing like your old dude trying to tell you a story and get called out on it. And then you see his face after. He's like, boy, I swear I used to average
She wasn't-
45,
She wasn't easy.
10,
She don't even know what that means.
and 38, right? And these like, stats don't even make sense.
You rolled the bench. She don't even know what that means.
She don't even know what a bench is.
You
I
want
ain't
these
never.
to go somewhere.
Get the hell. Why don't you go check that potato salad?
And I know one thing, I was like telling my girlfriend, like Hispanic people, especially Dominican, her family, they loud talk in perpetuity all the time. But at a barbecue, black folks talk like they can't control the volume of their minds.
Well, because it's like I got a thought and I have to.
I gotta
let
get
you
it out.
know
Right? I
now,
gotta get all of it out
aggressively.
before you start talking.
and I need you to hear it all and take it all in. I think it's no listening. That's an activity that never
Yeah,
happened.
ain't no listening.
Not because everyone's. I got to get this off. So and you know what comes up too, which is always a controversial conversation that comes up.
Well, my thought was somebody gonna ask to borrow money.
That's controversial. That's controversial.
Kinfo, let me hold something.
Let me hold something might be the end of most barberies. That's when you be like, all right, about that time.
Let me
Go on and
anyway.
get up outta here.
Let me go and hit
Holla
the
at
old
y'all.
dusty trail.
You got drunk niggas just sitting in the car, just trying to sober up. They just don't want to be around.
Do this thing.
That shit. Wiping their face. Oh, doing that scream. I would say that threw me off because it's very true. But have you ever been at the cookout and heard the controversial topic that comes up?
Prince versus Michael.
Something of that sort. It's always something
Mike
that
versus LeBron.
leads to an argument, and it's either that or they drop some shit. They be like, I don't really think Mike touched those kids, and they just leave that.
Right.
And then you always got that one motherfucker that say something. Well, how would you know? Shut up. That's why you got roaches. Where the fuck that came from? Like you just start taking personal shots. Like, that's why I don't like. Why y'all invite her? Always an argument. The best arguments are usually between the aunt and uncle because those usually end when you go. They gonna fuck when they not. He gonna cry about it in the car.
Yeah,
They
he gonna
fuck
cry in the
about
car.
it. They gonna fuck in the car. If she had that good hip, I guarantee you they fuck in that car. But they really not gonna fuck, but like it'd be all that tension.
Yep.
All that tension, then it's nothing. And then all of a sudden, like one of those, if this world were mine,
Always
take
and
that-
forever.
or one of those.
I switched it up
I
on you.
would take everything. And then he just get up and go. Well, there's always an uncle trying to smoke weed. Always with the young niggas.
Well, ours was always a drunk auntie or uncle who catch and be like, you know, you my favorite nephew. And it just depends on who he catch.
Yeah.
Because you all know to run from him because he drunk.
Yeah, that's That's true.
And depending on where you at, somebody gonna ask like, Mama, can I spend the night? You can't
No.
spend the night.
Come on.
Cause how you getting home?
Oh,
I ain't coming back to pick your
now
black
here's,
ass up.
here's the perfect end. How do you end the barbecue? Like,
See,
if
I've never
you're
experienced
throwing
one as an adult.
That's very true. Well, I've experienced them as adults, but I've always left way before the point where it's like, so what y'all about to do?
Right.
What's the perfect way to get people out your house? So what y'all doing? What y'all about to, y'all?
See, luckily, I did Christmas once back in St. Louis. I think I was 24, 25. But it was Christmas.
Yeah.
So people want to get home and hang out with their families, play with their toys, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, yeah.
So I didn't have to, but it wasn't a cookout.
A
It wasn't
cookout.
Memorial Day. It wasn't Labor Day. It wasn't 4th of July.
I feel like when
Motherfuckers trying to tie one on.
and I also feel like when people start seeing like the trash collecting,
Mm-hmm.
when I'm telling you, once the food start getting low, people start to
Right.
scurry. That's when the music also changes. So now it's all and then all the old folks like, I'm gonna go on and just get up on out of here. So I mean, think we did. I think we just explained.
I think we did better than the list we read, Ebony.
Hell yeah! And on that note, so what y'all about to do?